Okay, so one of the issues that happens sometimes is that the sounds from one sequence, when you go from one sequence to the other, the sounds are going to bleed into the other sequence, and you need to stop the sounds from playing when you go into another sequence. And I can show you that right here. So if you heard that last sound from sequence number 7, it continued on playing. So we need to stop that. There's more than one way of doing it, but the way I do it is basically this one. So let me just see which track I have the sounds on. I think it's this one. It's going to be sequence number track 7 and track number 4. So let's go to track number 4. That's where the sounds are. So the last sound in the sequence, that's the one that's bleeding. I'm going to grab it, I'm going to edit the end, and let me drop this to 16 so it matches the end of the sequence. So that pad, it's being used twice in the track. Okay, so let me make sure that this one's going to bleed into the next one, because these ones are on the same mute group, so that top one's going to choke that one. And then at the end of the sequence, this one needs to play up to the end of the sequence so it won't bleed. So what pad is that one? It's that one, right? So let's go into the program. Let's just put this into note on. And then that's the reason why I extended the MIDI length. So when it reaches the end of the sequence, it stops. And now it's not going to bleed into the other one. But wait, we have some more sounds here on track number 7 that have the same issue. So that last one there. And what you can do as well is this. This is useful because I have a lot of notes from this pad. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go Shift, Quantize, Legato, do it. So it extended all the notes to play legato, which means they're going to match the start point of the next chop. I'm going to extend that last one because it doesn't extend the last one in legato mode. And edit the end. Boom, it's done. Let me have a look. So that's the pad A15. Let me get here to the program, do the same thing, A15, note on. Now we won't have any sounds bleeding into the next sequence. I think that's a useful tip. There's different ways of doing that, but basically that's what you need to do. You need to make one of the notes, put it into, you need to put your sample into note on so it stops at the end. Or if the sounds from the next sequence are in the same program, you can just put the whole program into monophonic. If there are different programs, then you need to do that. You need to put the last sample into note on so it chokes itself when the MIDI note stops. So that's one of the tricks I did here for this beat. I have a bass that's from the Digitone. That's one of the samples from the film. That's my drum loop. These are the main samples. If you hear that click in between samples, you can mask that. I haven't done that, but you can mask that just by doing this the fade in and fade out for each sample. I can do that now. So that's track 4. It's this sample right here. We can do it for all the samples. So we'll go to all and then just go to the filter. Just filter that. I filtered everything. I took a bit of that noise from the film out with a cutoff as well. So I have this track. Then that doesn't have anything. That's just some notes from the Digitone as well. And then this last one, this is it's the same program, but what I did, I went into the program, put everything to all and filtered everything into this type of filter. So it has a more high pass feel to it. So you have to be careful with the resonance. I still need to improve that. We can hear all the samples. It's just a bunch of violins throughout the whole film. Some horns as well. There's a lot of noise. You can cut that with a low pass filter. That sounds interesting. But there's a lot of combinations here. I didn't test everything. And that's it. I made like a small composition there. Just an intro. Turn that into number 4. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the chops, and I'll see you guys. Take care.